Tune into All in Your Business every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time with Jay Will, 50, Twin, and Lady K, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune into All Jokes Aside every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time with Jug, Dude, Wig, Fistful of Dollars, and Jay Will, only on 796 The Culture. Tune in to the Moments of Passion with Black Moses as he play all of your favorite slow jams on Sunday night, 10 p.m. Central Time.
Tune into Place of Pleasure with DJ Flex every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune into the Backyard Party every Friday night and Saturday night, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Time, as the legendary DJ Skid play all of your favorite Southern Soul, hip-hop, R&B, and old school hits. Only on 796 The Culture.
Girl, you got it. Act like you know it. Girl, you've got it. And you might as well show it.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
796 The Culture. It's the Gen X, the best show, with your host, Dude, Naka, and Wig.
Let's go. Or who said something about you cooking?
My peoples. Y'all tuned in to another episode of Gen X, the best radio show. I'm your host, Dude. I ain't got a motherfucker to the left of me, or I ain't got a motherfucker to the right of me.
I'll be goddamn.
I don't know. I don't know what to say about them niggas, man. But I can say them motherfuckers not here. And boy, them, I'm on their goddamn ass.
Maybe they're invisible.
Nah,
are you there?
They too ashy to be invisible.
Look, man, you there?
They too ashy to be invisible. You know, crazy thing is, I talked to both of these motherfuckers yesterday. Either one of them say,
Neither one of them.
I ain't gonna be here. I ain't none of that.
None of that.
So, I mean, I probably know why the liquor man not here. He got his feathers plucked Sunday. You know, them goddamn Cowboys dusted them dusty ass Eagles.
Feathers everywhere.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they couple of us got half of the eagle on the grill. You know, I told them we eat turkeys for Thanksgiving any goddamn way.
Any goddamn way.
Punk ass Eagles.
Punk ass Eagles.
That's what they get.
That's what they get.
So I pretty much know why he ain't here.
Why he ain't here.
But I don't know about the Wigster.
Oh, Wigster.
I don't know.
Maybe Gunsmoke got him, man.
I don't know.
You think Gunsmoke already done jumped the gun, man, and got him?
Or he ran out of calamine lotion because you know he ashy in the motherfucker.
Then a motherfucker.
Ain't got shit on Ashy Larry.
On Ashy Larry.
My peoples. In other words, but I do got my goddamn engineer standing 6 feet tall right in front of me Who we got, man?
Goddamn DJ Jug, aka Jugga Hayes, aka Ooh Wee. But don't call me Sugar Wolf.
This he ain't got no sugar in his motherfucking wolf all the time. Sometimes not all the time.
Ain't that a bitch?
And y'all tuning in, Gen X Best Show, man. We touch on topics in the Gen X era. Because that's when I grew up. That's when the majority of us grew up. And I think it's the best. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I wish I can go back to them times, man.
Man, you know what's crazy? Earlier I was talking to my kids about this, man. I had took them to work out. And I was talking to them on the certain things we used to do, man. And they were just laughing and cracking up. And I was like, man, if I can take y'all back just for a week, y'all won't want to come back.
Hell no. Hell no. I mean, from outside to the schoolhouse to the ballpark. I mean, everything we did, from the bike rides, all the games we played, everything, man. It was, hell, even the grocery store was better, you know.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Yeah, we did our thing, and, you know, we enjoyed it. And we touched on topics around that era. So, further ado, I'm going to dedicate this, I'm going to call this segment, this is Gen X Sitcoms. This is volume 3, man.
All right.
You know, back then, typically, you went outside, you went to school, went outside, played, did whatever we did. Then after that, we came in and we ate. And as soon as we ate, we got on our sitcoms.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
I mean?
Couldn't wait.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait.
Unless it was on Saturday, of course, you know, everything started a little early. So after we cleaned up, boy, mama had that music playing. After that, same ordeal. We watched a little sitcoms, went outside. But we're going to touch on this first one. This first one's called What's Happening. And if you grew up in the Gen X era, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
That What's Happening, man, was, I say, one of the best little black sitcoms of its time that came out. You know, little background to say What's Happening is an American sitcom television series that first aired on ABC from August 5th of 1976, premiering as a summer series. But thanks to the show's popularity and with the failure of other shows, it eventually returned as a weekly series that later aired for the rest of the 3 seasons from November 13th, 76 all the way to April 28th of 79. So it's created by Eric Monty of Good Times. What's Happening was loosely based on the film Cooley High. It was a television first African American show that dealt with teenagers, which was also a groundbreaking sitcom. See, it was the first. I didn't know it was the first.
Yeah, man. And when you said that it was based off Cooley High,
Yeah.
it had that Cooley High feel. You know, they still has people that look similar, like the actors that played on Cooley High. And it just like, but it was in the West Coast feel, because I know Cooley High was
East Coast, yeah.
Well, that was Midwest. It was Chicago, right? They was based in Chicago.
Cooley High,
right?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So okay, Midwest. But like I said, it dealt with teenagers.
Yeah.
You know, that was the first of its kind. You know, boy, I remember watching that, man. The goddamn rerun, boy.
Hey, you know, rerun, and I might be jumping the gun, but you know, he was with the Rockers. He was with Shabba-Doo, which was Turbo.
Right.
I mean not Turbo, Ozone.
Ozone.
And they had a group.
Turbo, that was Boogaloo Shrimp, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man, I didn't know. I knew that nigga was dancing like a motherfucker with that beret on.
Yeah.
Dancing like a motherfucker, man.
That was his trademark, that old beret.
Mm-hmm. It said from September the 7th, 1985 to March 26, 1988, a sequel series titled What's Happening aired first run syndication with some of the major cast members reprising their roles. And it say what's happening was Bud Yorkin's second series after he ended his partnership with Norman Lear and Tandem Productions.
Wait, you talking about what's happening now? They came out 85, 86. What's happening was like
Yeah.
77, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What's happening? They say it came out in 76, right?
Okay.
Like 79.
Okay.
And then what's happening now was it came afterwards.
It was
I guess a revamp, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. It said compared to many other popular sitcoms in the 70s, What's Happening was the first non-Norman Lear sitcom to also have tackled some challenges and complex issues such as friends, communication, obesity, divorce, financial struggles, unemployment, poverty, racism, gambling, dating, education, teen pregnancy, babysitting, stealing, adolescence, controlling, and marriage.
Yeah.
So it touched on all cylinders. Anything you could think about it touched on it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Which what I love about what's happening is that with all those different issues that they were tackling, they put the humor into it. So they had comedy into it, but it was still serious.
Right. I'm we'll jump into talking. Well, I just go the premise. It said what's happening follows the lives of three working class African American teens living in Los Angeles neighborhood of Watts. The show stars Ernest Thomas as Roger or Raj Thomas, Haywood Nelson as Dwayne Nelson, and Fred Berry as Freddie. Rerun Stubbs.
Yeah.
We just tired rerun, boy. It says additional co-stars include Danielle Spencer as Roger's younger sister Dee, Mabel King as Roger and Dee's mother Mabel, Shirley Hempfield stars as Shirley Wilson, a tough but lovable waitress at Rob's place. The neighborhood soda shop where the boys are regular patrons. Said recurring characters include Rob, which is Earl Billings, owner of Rob's place, and Miss Collins, Fritzy Bird, a sardonic but caring history teacher and sponsor of the school newspaper. So, yeah, all these characters.
Yeah, you know, and you know the reason why they call rerun?
No.
They call him rerun because they say he kept failing. So it was like rerunning in the classroom.
Yeah.
And then you had Maple. She was already a huge actor.
Yeah.
So with her doing what's happening, that played, you know what I'm saying, that kind of added to what's happening as far as getting it out there. Like, okay, we have a popular actor out here that's playing this sitcom as well.
Already.
They want to see it. So
and they did their thing, man. What I liked about it is like, I used to love Shirley too, boy, because I come from a family of shit talkers.
Right.
Boy, Shirley talked more shit than the law loud, man.
Yeah.
They did their thing. All their characters came together and they popped, man. They made it work. And you could relate to it. You can almost relate to anything that's got to do with some black teens.
Right.
Because at the time we was on our way there and there was a lot of black teens that was there,
Yeah.
And pretty much everywhere was almost the same,
Yeah.
with how people lived and how they did their things. Back then, a lot of people had little dives, little diners and shit like that where the blacks hang out.
Right.
And, mimic that to a T.
Right.
Yeah, man. But it was all right, man.
Yeah, man. And I don't know if it has this because I know a lot of history far as on what's happening because it's one of my favorite sitcoms.
Right.
Due to the fact that they was putting the different elements in there, like the dance and showing like how we used to dance and how they would dress and how they was wearing their hair and just the whole nine. It was showing our culture for real.
Right.
But I think after the first season, they kind of start getting, I won't say all of them, but some of the actors, they start getting a big hand. Because Rerun, is that in the, I don't want to jump the gun.
No, go ahead. Shit, we'll make our way through there, you know.
Yeah, I don't want to jump the gun, but I know they kind of start getting into it because, you know, they wanted more money.
Right.
For one, you know, everybody always want more money.
Want some more money, yeah.
And then you had, you know, you going to them parties. So guess what's at them parties?
Yeah.
They on that white girl, you know what I'm saying? They on that cocaine. They snorting. So
rich man's drug.
Yeah, you know, so a lot of that kind of depleted that sitcom. But then they came back with what's happening now to revamp it.
Yeah. And that did all right too.
Yeah.
You know, we had a couple of reoccurring characters. You had Bill Thomas, which was Mabel's ex-husband.
Yeah.
Father Roger D. Then you had Gene Rabbit Walker. It says a political science major at the University of Southern California and the track coach, or track team member, I'm sorry. Detective Big Earl Barnett, you know, of course, the police. Little Earl Barnett was a Big Earl's son.
Yeah.
Rob, Earl Billings, was the owner of Rob's place. Terry Snake Simpson, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was the star basketball player who Roger used to tutor in the third season. I remember that, you know what I mean? The boys get Roz the blues. Miss Gertrude Collins, she was the boys' high school teacher. Then you had Marvin, which is the boys' high school classmate, worked for school newspaper and reporter. You know, it was a few more, you know, but then we talk about man, D damn stole the show.
Yeah, and you know, D being younger, and you know, she was going through issues because she lost her dad. She was real close to her dad, but she still got through it. And like you said, she almost stole the show.
But like you say, what you talked about earlier, you know, they had the lockers on there, the dance group, you know, which that's what Rerun was a part of. It said, say he was a founding member.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It said appearing in the first season as a group called the Rockets for a Rerun audition, you know.
Because you remember he auditioned and they was talking about his weight, but they saw he can dance. So they was like, well, we want him in our dance group, but that the person that was over that show, he wanted it to, I guess, be a joke for us, him being big. They wanted to crack jokes at him because he was fat.
Right.
But for him to be that fat, he was able to move, man.
Shoot, man.
He was able to move.
You know, like that's just Gen X, bro. Like I talk about it all the time. Shit, when we was growing up, fat niggas was some of the coldest niggas on the block.
Right.
You know what I mean? They danced the best. They ran the fastest, cracked the best jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They did their thing.
You know, he was turning flips and kicking up to the sky. Hell, I barely can kick up to my waist, man.
Man, yeah, Rerun's doing the damn thing out there, man. You know, that's what it was all about, though.
Yeah.
It was good company. They had good company. They went through their little obstacles, ups and downs, but all in all, you could tell how they cut for each other, which is like a real group of friends or family. That's really what it's like.
Right.
You know, that's what I took from that, man. It was real. That shit touched home like a motherfucker, especially when I got, because this came out, of course, I watched reruns of it because I was too young, but, you know, watching them and then growing up to hanging out, when I got that age, hanging out with my partners, it was almost identical. But see, I didn't have no meddling little sister. I had a meddling little niece and a couple little cousins that fit the description to a T.
Right.
You know what I mean? What we used to go through.
And you know, even with you, like, which you have sisters, you know, and I have a sister, but you remember being at the house and you trying to sneak out or you trying to do something, they be like, hey, you better do this or I'm going to tell.
I'm going to tell.
And that's how my sister was like that. She was older than me.
Shoot, man, I had a little niece, boy. She's a Run tell everything we did. We used to have to bribe her. And half the time she still wouldn't tell it on her ass. That little cousin do the same thing, boy. Which is funny now, but back then they want to fuck their ass up, boy. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Well, shit, man. We got to go pay some bills and get to a little bit of music. Jigga, man, we come back, we'll talk about the production, the pilot episode, and all that shit. When y'all come back, man, y'all tuned in to Gen X, the best radio show, only on 796 The Culture.
It's your boy, that damn dude. You tune in to Gen X, the best show, only on 796 The Culture.
Hey man, let me ask you something, man. You ever had one of them days where you felt like you might have got rid of all the bad seeds in your life? You know what I mean? Like you just got your paycheck, paid off a car note or something, just jumped out the shower feeling fresh and a motherfucker with your good shoes on. You know what I'm talking about? You mean like paid off a Cadillac car note? Like a Cadillac, like you ready to throw a party, like call everybody you know. Don't even plan it, just do it. We call that spur of the moment. Well, let's do it. Spur of the moment. What up? Well, you can bring the drinks a little more my way. More, I say, on another hot, sunny California day. Just touched down, called up my 818-418 with some other bus downs, and I cruised up the block, car loosed up the top. I take the breeze, quick break the trees, feel good as we flipping through the robber post. My baby mama ain't tripping on towels of post. Well, my baby mama is, because she see having kids as a tool for getting chips. That's with it without the chips. She told my lawyer she's a nurse, but she can't spell school. Quite frankly, she's a motherfucking fool. Welcome to the city, you might see things like real threats, fake breasts. Negativity hangs over the city like a puppet string pulling you up. You think they love you till the director yells cut. Now they packing you with ice and zipping you up. It's holding up, you look it's going up. Everyone in my life, everything's gonna be alright. Get up, my mind is freed up. Everything through the night, everything's gonna be now on the rallying spruce, zeros bumpy and juice. We used to bag and intrude. We used to sag and get loose. Not the kind of cast that's out to steal your bag and your jewels. But we check your medication just to see if you cool. You can't be dying on us after you live off a hit. We party hard like Ludacris, Kim, and Shock and them. We in that sunshine state where the bomb ass hen be. And hemp be the beats we flip the and we pipsky simply. So stay with me and let's get tipsy. Remembering the days on the block sipping whiskey. Running around grinning, running around sinning, getting lit. Then I wonder why my head kept spinning. But I'm all grown up now. Let's throw it up now. Record blowed up so my hood's throwed up now. Let's break loose cause your boys arrived. And tonight we gonna celebrate being alive, right? It's holding up. You look good going up. Everyone in my life, everything's gonna be alright. Get up, my mind is freed up. Everything through the night, everything's gonna be. It's just one of those days without a care in the world. You ain't gotta look mean, I know you care for your girl, but she's looking this way and I'm gonna come get her. Fresh haircut, so feeling quite chipper. Can't nothing go wrong, cause my strap's on my back and it pulls when I scrap, then my tool will attack. But forget the click-clack, ain't no need for the steel, just a straight house party and some meat on the grill. Now if it's Los Angeles, watch your boss handle biz. I'ma put this on my kids. Stupid, it's an outfit. If you ain't been around the world, keep your mouth sit, or you'll be wondering where your house went. You see, I'm not normal and I'm not a homo. I'm gonna have to shoot a porno with you in cornrows and call it more hoes. Volume 5, volume 6, and show them in the back of my truck at the Freaknik. Trick, what you working with? It's holding up. You look good going up. Everyone in my life, everything's gonna be alright. Get up, my mind is freed up. Everything through the night, everything's gonna be alright. It's holding up. You look good going up. Everyone in my life, everything's gonna be alright. Get up, my mind is freed up. Everything through the night, everything's gonna be alright.
It's your boy, that damn dude. You tune in to Gen X, the best show, only on 796 The Culture.
If you're looking for the best deals in town, slide through Best Price Liquor Store. They got an amazing selection of whiskey, cognac, beer, wine, and much more. The best prices around and the vibe that's always on point. Plus, the staff is friendly, helpful, and ready to get you right. Stop by 3502 North 6th Street. That's Best Price Liquor Store. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 p.m. to 8:55 p.m. Stop by, and when you get there, tell them 796 The Culture sent you. C&J Tobacco offers a great selection of discount cigarettes, cigars, tobacco, snuff, and vapes. C&J Tobacco also carries your favorite drinks and snacks. Locally owned and operated. Stop by and see Blue. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on Sundays, the business is closed. C&J Tobacco's located at 1341 North Markenberg Lane. Stop by and check it out. Tune into the Backyard Party every Friday night and Saturday night, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Time, as a legendary DJ Skid play all of your favorite Southern Soul, Hip Hop, R&B, and old school hits. Only on 796 The Culture.
Girl, you got it. Act like you know it. Girl, you've got it. And you might as well show it.
Tune into All Jokes Aside every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time with Jug, Dude, Wig, Fistful of Dollars, and Jay Will, only on 796 The Culture.
Tune into All in Your Business every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time with Jay Will, 50, Twin, and Lady K, only on 796 The Culture.
It's your boy, that damn dude. You tune in to Gen X, the best show, only on 796 The Culture.
And we're back. Gen X, the best radio show. I'm one of y'all's dude and stand 12 feet tall
Go by the
right
name
in
of
front of me.
DJ Jug, a.k.a. Jugga Hayes, a.k.a. Black Moses, a.k.a. Ooh Wee. But don't call me Sugar Wolf.
So your week got a little worry. Yeah, man. So, like I say, we talking about
What's happening?
what's goddamn happening.
What's happening to all my essays out there listening?
Yeah, what's happening? What's happening?
Man, just off the record real quick, man, if y'all wondering what's playing right now, one of my favorite composers / producers / writers, Isaac Hayes. That's how I got Jugga Hayes.
Right.
It's playing right now.
Well, he got a little jigger in his haze, and that's all right.
It's okay.
As long as you don't put no sugar in this, we'll be all right.
It's all right.
And let's get back to it, man. We talked about, like I say, we on this what's happening. We're gonna talk about the production of it, production side of it. First shout out, man. What's up, Miss Bobby? How you doing, man? I appreciate you tuning in. Mr. Russell, I see you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Bill? I'm gonna shoot you out every week, player. Appreciate you tuning in. My big brother, the goddamn great thumper.
Oh, thumper rumper.
And my big cousin Lala. Hey, baby, way from Houston. Appreciate you tuning in.
Hey, she tune in every Tuesday, man.
She
Huge
part of the culture, man.
Might as well, if she ever pull up.
Oh, you know what time it is.
We gonna have 2 microphones for her.
We gonna have to, because boy, believe me, she got something to say. You got my big cousin fucked up. She's got something to say. Alrighty. Well, let's jump back into it, man. We're gonna talk. Let's get it back on the production. The pilot episode, The Birthday Present, was videotaped in front of a live studio audience at ABC Television Studios in the Los Feliz section of Los Angeles on March 16, 1976. It said 3 additional episodes were videotaped that June with the plan to release What's Happening as a short duration, like a summer series, in August of 76. First episode aired, The Runaway, was actually the second episode that was taped, but was used as the premiere because it featured Fred Berry's dancing skills in like a short scene. They had him showing his pop locking abilities in the short scene. It said the series was picked up after a successful summer run, and additional episodes were ordered for a November 76 air date. Production was moved from ABC to Golden West Videotape Division Studios, an older but larger facility, where will remain for the rest of the series. So, it blew up.
Yeah, definitely.
Basically, it blew up. We're gonna try this shit out for the summer,
right?
And it was a hit, which I knew it was gonna be a hit.
Yeah.
Now talking about it, and like I say, we caught the reruns of it, but just knowing, man, this shit live, I'm surprised it didn't last longer than what it did.
Right, because like you said, man, they showed just a clip of rerun dancing,
right,
and that's what the kids were doing at that time. He's a teenager, so they like, I gotta tune in. I mean, think of it like during our time when we were teenagers, they were doing something that we were doing at the time when they showed it on TV. How did we act?
Hell yeah. Yeah, everybody out there trying to pop, lock, and dance and shit, man. But then rerun was fun. Like I say, everybody could relate, because man, Gen X, we talk shit. That's where Shirley talk more shit than loud, man.
Yeah.
And that's what we remember. That's what we relate to.
Right.
We made fun out of nothing. And one of the ways we had fun was talking good, wholesome shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. But during the second season, let's say Fred Berry, which was rerun, demanded a pay increase and improved studio accommodations for the actors by using the show's first season success as leverage. It said accommodation issues eventually led to a walkout by Berry and Thomas during the second season episode. If I'm elected, it said, leaving Haywood Nelson to carry the entire episode, with Shirley Hempfield stepping in the forefront, along with Brian O'Dell and Debbie Morgan in featured speaking arts. It said the producer, Bud Yorkin, in turn, suspended the pair and forced them to sign a $25,000 promissory note to return to the show and prevent further walkouts. So we need a contract on you.
Yeah,
you got to do something. So he tried to keep it going. It said, in addition, Mabel King offered producers input on her character and storyline during the second season, specifically that her character's ex-husband Bill returned full-time in order for the children to have, once again, married parents, showcasing that she felt will be a strong black family. And see, it's crazy. She said that. You remember we talked about Good Times. And Esther Rowe fought for the same shit.
Same, right?
Basically saying, why the fuck do the black people always got to come from broken homes?
Right.
God damn it, all our homes ain't broken.
Yeah.
It say, but the producers did not incorporate King's suggestion, which resulted in additional tension on set and a much reduced role for King during the second season. Her character Mama was not written out of the show but rather limited to brief appearances on the set. Kind of like where she would say, where she would where she would say she not or like I'm sorry, she was leaving for work, or I'm finna go to the store, or I'll be right back type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or mention in passing by the other characters being like, I'm at work or something like that. So they I guess they didn't pacify us, but they kept her on. I don't know why the fuck they did that. Why not write off?
Yeah, well, I think she ended up coming back, did she? Because I know, like you said, like she was always working, or she was out of town, or they put it was like that for a while, but I want to say she came back to the show.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but like I said, I never did get that about a lot of them. Hell. Yeah, if it wasn't for them standing up, they try to portray that picture as basically broken homes.
Yeah, and I want to say that was a good stand up, and I know at the time, you know, you making good money, yeah, you making pretty fairly decent money, not the same money that the other ones were making, but you making good money by the time when you portraying, like you said, we are the poor, broken homes, we can't get above water, we can't get above that hump. It's like, hey, we win too. We just don't lose. We don't lose all the time.
Goddamn time.
You know, we win as well.
Yeah, man. And then it said the series started to change. It said the show changed significantly in the third season with Raj and Rerun graduated from high school. It said Rerun after 7 years due to a learning disability.
7 years, man.
7 years, man. It said with the two moving into their own apartment near the University of Southern California. It said Mabel King left the show. It said her character in the storyline had moved to Phoenix, Arizona to tend to a sick relative.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It said Anne Shirley moved into the Thomas household as a boarder and Dee's guardian. It said also several new recurring actors were introduced. The first was a basketball player whom Roger tutored, nicknamed the Snake. You know what I mean, played by Leland Smith. The other characters were white police detective Big Earl Barnett, played by John Walsh, and his son Little Earl Barnett, played by David Hollander, who were the neighbors in the apartment building where Roger and Rerun lived. Yeah, I remember Big Earl and Little Earl, man.
Yeah. Yeah, because Little Earl, he was, I know he was just a little boy, and he was, I know he played in other sitcoms as well, but we'll bring that up.
Right. It said what became the role of Little Earl was initially created to be filled by 10-year-old Gary Coleman at the suggestion of the ABC president Fred Silverman. It said Silverman was a proponent of the Coleman, and feeling the breakout stardom was around the corner for the young talent, with him added to the show. It say when Silverman left ABC in '78 to head rival network NBC, he had different strokes created for Coleman, and it ran out for 8 years. It was highly rated.
Yep.
They should have put Coleman on there, boy. Should have put Coleman on there.
But they did a lot of crossovers.
Yeah.
Because I want to say that same kid at the time that played on What's Happening, he crossed over and played on Different Strokes a couple times.
Yeah, he did.
So,
my baby B watching. Hey, B, what's up? Appreciate you turning in, my baby.
Shout out to B.
Hey.
Baby. That's how he said, baby.
See, senor.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Hey, what's happening?
I already look at Jug. So during the third season, 78, 79, Barry was Rerun, still dissatisfied with his pay, again threatened to strike. It said, as a result, he did not appear in the third season episode D, the cheerleader. Said Thomas supported and joined Barry in his efforts, which led to a heated meeting with the executive producers, culminating with Barry accusing them of racism. Said unable to come to terms, the producer opted to cancel the series. What's Happening aired its last episode on April 28, 1979. 79, I'm sorry. A year later, Hempfield starred in their own sitcom, One in a Million, which premiered in January of 1980 and ended in July 23rd, 1980, after being on ABC for several months. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's just crazy on how you have something good going.
Yeah.
And now I get it. You want more money. And I understand it because at that time you had, and it still happens to this day, you had like the white actors was making more money than the black actors. So they was like, hey, such and such is making this, and we got the number 1 or number 2 show. We should be making this as well or making more.
Right.
Yeah.
So was it, I wonder, was it the production or was it low budget or they were just hogging the money?
Man, they were making good money because they were, what was they rating?
Well, if you look at that seasons from 76 to 77, time slot said Thursday 8:30 to 9, episodes 1 through 4, then 10 through 21. And on Saturday, it aired from 8:30 to 9, episodes 5 through 9. Shit ranked 25 with a 20.9 rating. But check this out. From 77 to 78, it came on Thursday, same time. Episodes 1 through 15 and 22. Then on Saturday, 8 to 8:30, episodes 16 through 20. Then Thursday, 8 to 8:30, episode 21. It says ranked 42, but they said it tied with Dallas and the Rockford Files.
Right.
Then from 78 to 79, it aired Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and it was a 28, and it was 19.8, and it said tied with Monday Night Football.
Well, see, so it was doing pretty decent. It was doing good.
Mm-hmm.
It was doing good due to the fact that they were playing on different days.
Right.
I mean, to me, that's good.
Man, bro. Hell yeah. Were you tied with Monday Night Football?
Monday Night Football.
Shit, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You, man. And then I remember Dallas too.
Yeah,
well, Dallas was the shit.
Who shot JR?
Yeah, man. And then Monday Night Football and Dallas, shoot, man. So they was doing a little something.
Yeah.
They was doing a little something. I just wish, but then times is way different nowadays. You know what I mean?
I agree. Which we all know that.
And I think they could have gave him a little more money.
They could have.
But what I want to know, like, I tried to dig up a lot of information to see. I was wondering what they was demanding. That's what I'm wondering. How much money was they asking for?
Enough for them not to.
Right. True. Because then I look at it like this. Was it making the money it was supposed to make back then? Yeah, we thought it was good and it was popular, but it don't show like how much
like, it was actually making.
I done dug up to this story, and usually they always say like how much money they make or what. It don't show. I couldn't find what the budget was on the movie. I couldn't find. I mean, the movie, the sitcom. I can't find none of that, man.
Right.
So what I'm wondering if it was something they didn't throw nothing into and it just blew up, but they didn't push it today the way they were supposed to.
Right.
And
you could be up to some. I mean, that's a good question because I feel like they probably didn't put a whole lot of money into it at the beginning, but then it blew up. Now that the fact that it blew up, now people are like, hey, hold on to this money. Till the well runs dry, let's try to get all we can. And they wasn't paying
Yeah, what I'm wondering, what the production company, what was they putting into it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because usually you look at it was a $1.5 million budget. It was this, and I couldn't find none of that on this one, man.
Right.
You know, I know, I think I found it had 65 listed episodes. You know, but each episode was like anywhere from 22 to 25 minutes. So, like I say, I don't know if it was. I mean, just we think it's good, think it's big, don't mean it was big. You know, we learned that from life.
From life,
you
right.
know, shit, we thought that was
huge,
and
it's classic.
Yeah, classic to some, but to a lot, it really didn't do the way it's supposed to do, man. So I'm thinking they know they hit the head on the nail, you know what I mean? But they didn't put the machine behind it. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, put the machine behind it. And you would say, is it that would say that in order for you to make that money that you want and make it big, it's almost to where you have to cross over.
Yeah. Just to a certain extent. But then think about it though. They say it's based on Cooley High. How good did Cooley High do?
It did good in our community.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So what's happening in our community did good, but it didn't cross over because could they really relate to what was going on?
Right.
You know,
back then it was hard.
Yeah,
it might have been a handful.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. The ones that grew up within that
right.
area.
Because I don't care what you say, where you live, whatever. Anytime you got a predominantly race in a neighborhood, y'all gonna have a sprinkle of the other ones.
Right.
You know, like I say, I grew up predominantly in a Mexican neighborhood, but it was about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 to 8 black families in there, and it was probably about 3 or 4 white families.
Right.
You move to the black community
down the hill.
You got a sprinkle of Mexicans, you got a sprinkle of whites,
right?
And even you go out there with all white people, not as many, but you got a couple of blacks, you got a couple of Mexicans. So, you know, so not all of them caught the heat, but
yeah, because I know growing up down the hill, pretty much dominantly black neighborhood, and we had a couple, like you said, sprinkle of Mexicans. Yeah. My next door neighbor. Shout out to Robert De Leon, Joe, Frank, Carolina, Mary. I still know all. Yeah. I still know all of them, man. And they were cool.
And 9 times out of 10, when it's like that, shit, they get dealt the same cars we get dealt.
They did.
You know what I'm saying? The same cars we get dealt.
They were living just like we were living.
Yeah,
like
man.
You know what I'm saying? Next door, hey, can we borrow some sugar?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They make it shit. They make it tortillas put the goddamn butter on there.
Yeah, like a motherfucker. It's like I tell you, like I said before, I say it again. When I was young, shit, I didn't realize we was broke because we all lived the same way.
Right.
You know what I mean? No matter what color you was, if you was in my neighborhood, we lived the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
shout out to Kiro Kel.
Hey, what's up?
She talking about what y'all drinking. I'm drinking water. I'm just trying to hydrate for Thanksgiving. Just hydrate.
She didn't bring nothing. What you mean when we drinking?
You can't be worried about what's in our cup.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. We doing our thug thizzle a little bit, man.
Pour me some more water.
We're a little thirsty. Punk ass looking man didn't show up.
Punk ass looking man.
That's all right. Like I say, he got his wings clipped Sunday, so
feathers everywhere.
We gonna give him a little pass today. Next time we're gonna whoop his ass. We're gonna catch him drunk. We're gonna catch him coming home. Best you catch lick man when he come home, you can get on his ass.
Yeah, let him get full and tips, and we gonna just dive on his ass.
And he gonna be full ass whooping when we finish it. Well, shit, man, we gotta go pay some bills, get to a little bit of music. Y'all tuned in to Gen X, the best radio show, only on 796 The Culture.
boy Knock a Flock of Flame, aka the Liquor Man, and you're listening to Gen X, the best show.
I'm a player, I'm a paper, man, I'm all about my dough. All about my dough, yeah. Don't knock my hustle. I'm a player, I'm a paper, man, I'm all about my dough. All about my dough. Don't knock my hustle.
Tick tock, make 'em body rock. Tops gon' drop, screaming wreck shop. I take a neck like that's time to give us our props. Heavily respected on the north and the side. If you got some flex, better leave it where it's at. Haters still get the gap. Back. Boys couldn't see me coming down in the bins. Watch me drop the top, let my wig hit the wind. Chop, on my blaze. Pop, make it play. Rippin' through the rain while I'm flipping screens. Playing tune greater navigator. Player haters get stitches. Drippin', bumping ditches. Get you in a bad position. WRECKSHOP. Won't let me love nobody else, man. That's the journey. It's going down.
I'm a player, I'm a paper, and I'm all about my dough. Don't knock my hustle. I'm a player, I'm a paper, and I'm all about my dough. Don't knock my hustle.
I'ma come through, banging high school, rolling over haters. Now what you wanna do? Man, I'm so cold. In the game, body gripping, brain swinging like lane. Watch the screen fall, funky and strong. 25 G's when the ball hit them all. Time to hit the club, might be Oasis. Studio 4 on it, make a makeup. Go flicks, the top it all clicks. The shot that brick and return I respect. Catch a big chick, knock on my legs. This I take a nick and we bout to act a mess.
That shop won't let me love nobody else. So strong. We throw it in the game too.
I'm a player, I'm a paper, man, I'm all about my dough. Don't knock my hustle. I'm a player, I'm a paper, man, I'm all about my dough. Don't knock my hustle.
Rich up, top drop, front hops, don't stop, chop, those fucking when I'm rolling up, you out and hit it low. That's not a control. That mic, now it's time to explode. Let them know I'm with her, ain't no bullshit. A weird spitter, give a jitters when she see the dick. I'm a player of the click, he ballin' in the mix, breaking tricks, leave them sick. I'll sprung on my dick, all shit it don't fit. With them crumbs to brick, holla at that boy stick. Dead in the mix, take a quick remixes, but I hit a flow. Everybody want a bit, so I holla at the toe. Keep the flow, make a man call down in the jag. Get my kids, team saying, get your bitch, toe tag. If you make a player, man, bad news, travel fast. Get your damage, make your head for the blast with shotgun. Put your life on the run, everything you done, son. Come back on your hunt, fucking with the dangerous one. Better have your shotgun, diamond shine like the sun. You said, bitch, my head, all that's no bad, Rick.
I'm a player, I'm a paper, man, I'm all about my dough. Don't knock my hustle. I'm a player, I'm a paper, man, I'm all about my dough. Don't knock my hustle.
That shop won't let me love nobody else. So strong. We throw it in the game. That shop won't let me love nobody else. So strong. We throw it in the game.
too.
G to the E to the T. Here comes motherfucker, die hard to the end. Mr. Scarface, not your ordinary dope man on the gorilla, my nigga. I'm a born killer, letting my nuts hanging. I give the fuck if you're big, cause I'm that nigga who gets in that ass rolling 10 deep and shove this shoe up in your shit for it's 10 feet. Creep by creep, cause I'm in this shit deep. Never ever caught slipping, bitch, cause I don't sleep. And if I sleep, the kid gets beat, and that's bullshit. Cause I'm still a lunatic. Body snatcher, Peter Rowe capture. Killer coming at ya, nigga roll some tractor. Small time, dope game, petty hustler. Good girl go bad, a powerful motherfucker. I read my diary, my play tricks, and traveled the world with a nigga nigga named Bushwick lost a member back in December. Nigga get respect from Boston to Denver, Compton, Jersey, Philly, Brooklyn, Oakland, Dallas, Houston. Look, man, it ain't a goddamn thing being took from the bad boys of Houston, so go ahead and dial a crook and watch some niggas spit the game cool. Grab back and brace yourself, nigga, cause here it comes, fool. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes, fool. Here it comes, fool. P-E-T-E-R-M-A-N ain't no ass motherfucker. Bang, 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 the fuckers lay it down. The Peter Man is in the house and I'm about to spray it down. Letting niggas have it, my dad got to grab it. Smoking motherfuckers is a habit. I'm on a mission, opposition gets tore from the floor up. Kicking the tap against the shit to make you throw up. G plus E plus T plus O. Ghetto boys run shit in 93, but you don't hear me though. Breaking niggas off who bother to. Fuck around with Texas, like we ain't nothing but barbecue. So boom, get your ass on when you see the Peter Man in the house getting his blast on. Sending niggas move to the concrete, making more motherfucking deals than a swamp meet. The C-O-N-V-I-C-T-S is hitting niggas where it hurt, kicking a dirt down in Texas, so here it comes, folks. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes, folks. Here it comes, folks. Any motherfucker wanna get with Bushwick? Bring it on, motherfucker. Well, what do you know? It's that nigga named Bushwick back again. Still dropping them bees on a pump, bitch. Thinking that G shit ever so clear. Fifth Ford's steady coming hard every fucking year. I went from copper to cash a couple of months ago when niggas call me crazy, cause I'm known to smoke a hoe. Smoke a hoe, smoke a hoe, smoke two, smoke a few. Got my motherfucking crew, now what you wanna do? The B-U-S and W-I-C-K, blowing niggas away, doing this type of shit every motherfucking day. Never waste another nigga's time. Got my 9 getting paid, kicking these motherfucking dope rhymes. So if it comes down to it, I might get you. Dead in that motherfucking dope, get that ass a fracture. Cause I ain't that nigga you wanna fuck with. Bushwick build a nigga named Chuck with. Here it comes, fool.
Hey, it's your boy Knock a Flock of Flame, aka the Liquor Man, and you're listening to Gen X, the best show.
C&J Tobacco offers a great selection of discount cigarettes, cigars, tobacco, snuff, and vapes. C&J Tobacco also carries your favorite drinks and snacks. Locally owned and operated. Stop by and see Blue. Open 7 a.m., 9 p.m., and on Sundays, the business is closed. C&J Tobacco is located at 1341 North Markenberg Lane. Stop by and check it out. If you're looking for the best deals in town, slide through Best Price Liquor Store. They got an amazing selection of whiskey, cognac, beer, wine, and much more. The best prices around and the vibe that's always on point. Plus, the staff is friendly, helpful, and ready to get you right. Stop by 3502 North 6th Street. That's Best Price Liquor Store. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 p.m. to 8:55 p.m. Stop by, and when you get there, tell them 796 The Culture sent you. Tune into the Backyard Party every Friday night and Saturday night, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Time, as a legendary DJ Skid play all of your favorite Southern Soul, Hip Hop, R&B, and old school hits. Only on 796 The Culture.
Girl, you got it. Act like you know it. Girl, you've got it. And you might as well show it.
Hey, it's your boy Knock a Flock of Flame, aka the Liquor Man, and you're listening to Gen X, the best show.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What
Different strokes, man.
That's gonna be the next sitcom we talking about.
Everybody's got a special kind of story.
You gotta let the whole thing play through, man.
I think everybody wants this one.
Yeah. You have mine.
Gen X shit for real. Man, if you don't know what this is, if y'all don't know what that is, then y'all ain't from the Gen X. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way, man.
Ain't no way. I don't even think you had to have cable to watch Different Strokes.
No, man.
And that's the next sitcom we're gonna talk about. Different Strokes.
Different Strokes.
Man, this one here.
We got you in the rainforest.
Get your ass out there, boy. Goddamn monkeys gonna tear your goddamn
They
ass
gonna
up.
kick your ass.
I can't stand the motherfucking monkeys, man.
Goddamn raggedy ass monkeys.
Ugly motherfuckers.
Ugly motherfuckers.
All right, my people, Different Strokes is an American television sitcom which originally aired on NBC from November 78 to May of 85. And on ABC from September 85 all the way to March of 86. So the series stars Gary Coleman and Ty Bridges as Arnold and Willis, respectively, who are two brothers from Harlem taken in by a wealthy Park Avenue businessman and his daughter. Okay. Philip Drummond, which is Conrad Bain, is a widower from who their deceased mother previously worked. His daughter, Kimberly, is played by Dana Plateau. During the first season and the first half of the second season, Charlotte Ray also starred as Miss Edna Garrett. Miss Edna Garrett, the Drummonds' first housekeeper, who ultimately spun off into her own sitcom, The Facts of Life, as a house mother at a fictional Eastland school. The second housekeeper was at Adelaide Brubaker was played by Nedra Voles. The third housekeeper, Pearl Gallagher, who was played by Mary Jo Catlett, first appeared as a recurring character, later becoming a main cast member. The series made stars of Coleman, Bridges, and Plateau, and became known for the very special episodes in which series issues such as racism, illegal drug use, alcoholism, hitchhiking, kidnapping, and child sexual abuse were dramatically explored. So basically, a rich man adopted two black kids from Harlem, him and his daughter.
Which I think their mama was once their housekeeper, and then she passed away.
Right.
He ended up adopting them.
Right. Man, now this one here it had some ups and downs, obstacles. I mean, talking about crossing the barrier.
And that's what it did.
You know, this one did it.
And this is one of those sitcoms where just crossing the cultures, you have two little black boys going to live with a rich white man with his daughter. That right there is a culture shock.
Yeah.
For, I
mean, not only race, but as far as poverty and wealth as well.
Right.
Because you remember when they first got older, they was like, they never seen nothing like that before.
Right. Exactly.
You got help. How was Gary Coleman? Was about 10 back then?
Yeah. I mean, he was still young. He was still a little kid. I think he was like 9-10 years old at that time.
Yeah.
But he was older than what they betrayed him to be, though.
Yeah, man. Was he a dwarf? What was he?
No, He had an issue, man. Something was wrong with his kidneys and something else to where it kept him from growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I couldn't figure it out. Cause he didn't look like no dwarf or no midget. He just like he never.
Yeah.
He aged, but he never grew.
Yeah. He had. I forget it. It had something to do with his kidneys and other issues that he was having.
I remember he had the perfect circle fro I ever seen, boy. Seemed like his fro never grow neither. He stayed the same size.
And he got real big.
Yeah.
He got real huge. He had his own cartoon. Remember, he was an angel.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
He was an angel, and he was in other shows. Yeah. You know, he made his debut on a commercial, and then he ended up playing on What's Happening. I mean, not What's Happening, on Good Times.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
She was on the Jabbers too, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did a couple crossovers, man.
Yes, sir. Dig into the history of it. It says Different Strokes was initially devised to serve as a vehicle for both Conrad Bain and Gary Coleman. Bain had recently finished his 6-year run co-starring as Dr. Arthur Harmon, a hugely successful Mod. Is it Mod or Mod? It's Mod, ain't it?
Mod?
Yeah, Mod. It said when the series ended production following star Beatrice Arthur's decision to leave the show in the spring of '78, Tandem Productions producer Norm Lear was keen to find a suitable sitcom for Bain to star in. It's a 10-year-old Coleman, meanwhile, had caught producers' attention after appearing in a number of commercials and television guest roles. And the previous year had starred in 3 pilot episodes by Lear that attempted to revive the Little Rascal film series from 1920s to the 40s. He said the pilot did not sell, although they were later edited into a television film from some markets. Lear saw immense potential in Coleman and was determined to find him a suitable sitcom. And it was decided that Bain and Coleman will make a good, if unusual, pairing for the project. So he tried to get him on we just got to talk about the movie. What's Happening? He couldn't get him on. Remember, he tried to get him on What's Happening.
Right.
So he worked and got him in this and hit a lick.
Yep.
Hit a lick.
Remember the episode? I know I'm cutting you off, but remember the episode he peed in the bed?
Yep. Yeah, I remember that one, man. Oh, hey,
man, goddamn, man.
That's why I know. Now I want to hear that.
Hey,
you got a paintball, nigga. You can't hear nothing on the phone.
Well, y'all done busted up in there. Regardless of that.
What's in there, man?
We was on it.
Yeah.
I'm on deep.
We was on it.
I said, you come sit down, Rosie.
Come on and sit down.
Come on, sit down. Be invisible.
I was on you, boy. I was on you, man. Wouldn't down. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yes, man. Good to see you. Hey, the liquor man, the liquor man and Wig, they been talking shit for 2 days, man. But I cussed these motherfuckers out because I asked them yesterday. We talk, yeah, man, we gonna do.
I told you my sister came in. They gonna get mad.
You didn't tell me yesterday.
I ain't never missed a show.
Hey, you ain't tell me yesterday.
I ain't never missed a show. Have you missed a show? I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
No, I ain't missed no show.
Boy, you already said, Duke. Don't do that. Hey, don't snort a cop. Now you acting like Knocker when you said he ain't with me.
Oh.
What's that? What happened?
I don't know, man. But look, we're going to fill you in. We talking about your topic.
Different Strokes?
Yeah, your little cousin now.
Different strokes to rule the world.
Oh, you got that girl pregnant on there. The one that was on that robot chick, boy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, sad story about all of them, man.
Yeah, man. Seems like they all on Todd Bridges just went crazy, didn't he?
No, he good. He good.
He just got caught up in crack house. And then after that, he got himself straight.
Yeah, he good, man.
Already, man. Well,
Now,
see,
you look like Arnold.
hey Arnold, boy. Hey Arnold, want that football?
Boy, you look like the Bopper. You remember the Bopper on that
Hey,
episode?
man.
The old Bop, the big Bopper.
The big Bopper. Yeah, Wig's a Bopper, boy. we had his first share of bopping, boy. He chilling now. He got a little old, but back in the day, boy.
Well, no, you did, boy.
Man, so basically we just doing a little background on how Bane hooked up with Arnold, which old Lear was the producer, tried to get him on What's Happening, which I didn't know that. So as soon as What's Happening dwindled off, he got Coleman on a Different Strokes. He been fighting to get him on there.
But see, they had two shows. They had What's Happening. What was the name of the dude that played the mailman on the other?
It was What's Happening Now, wasn't it?
Nah,
You say he played a mailman on what? Or what show?
What's the name of that show? Old school show. You remember what was the name? I can't think of his name. He was the mailman on that. It was an old show.
He was the mailman.
It was a comedy show?
Yeah, it was a comedy show. He was
That's the little red hair.
He was funny, kind of tall dude. I can't think of that.
Man, you got me.
Put back in the soap, and y'all don't even know what soap is, though.
Soap. Talking about the show, the sitcom Soap. Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, hell, I was a little boy then. Right?
I mean, but it was reruns. Yeah, reruns.
Yeah. Okay. So it was. I can't think. I'm trying to think of. He played in. That's My Mama.
That's My Mama. Yeah. Which that was
What was the dude played the mailman?
That's My Mama, because also Maple played in That's My Mama too.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
The dude that played in the mailman, he was real funny. I can't think of his name, though. A long time ago.
Yeah, you got me, man.
That was a long time ago, man.
Oh, that was a long time ago. See, What's Happening, that dude was on That's My Mama. He had some characters out of there that was on there.
Ain't no telling.
I'm trying to see who played on
Which a lot of them, they crossed over to other shows.
Yeah.
You know, they was going, really, it was almost a circuit, almost like a chili circuit. They was all going on each other's show, supporting each other.
Man, we'll just dig back off into this, man. It said Bane itself was having considerable input in the options available to directions they took. You know, they come up with one of the producers came up with a setting format, including one was Bane was a gumshoe with Coleman as his young associate, come informant. It said the fictional detective Bulldog Drummond served as inspiration for what could have been Bane's character. And although the concept was ultimately dropped, the surname Drummond was retained and became the surname of Bane's character in Different Strokes. So, man, O'Leary was trying to put these cats together, man.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. And I think he had something. Him and Bane must have been cool. It had to be because
he was trying to get him on.
After Maud fell out, old girl walked out. Wasn't no show. He was trying to get him somewhere. You know, but it say NBC showed immediate interest and felt the format had potential because they went with, like I say, the concept was considered before the rough outline. Eventually, that Bane plays a wealthy businessman left to take care of his late housekeeper's son. See, they tried that, you know, but it said It said the orphan Coleman was settled upon given the working title 45 minutes from Harlem, even though Harlem is only 10 to 15 minutes away from the Upper East Side of the subway or a taxi. An alternative version of the basic scenario had a slightly harder nosed Bain as a wealthy estate developer who finds that he can only purchase a potential lucrative Harlem housing block for development if he takes custody of an orphan. Say Coleman, who lives there, this version was nixed in favor of the former. So they was trying to put this shit together, man.
Yeah.
See, I don't know none of this shit, man.
I know, boy, you wasn't even there.
And it say they pitched another developer with Coleman character Arnold gaining an older brother. Producers feeling Coleman will benefit from the addition of a second, slightly older child to interact with, and who could add further dynamic to the storyline. Producers immediately decide child actor Ty Bridges should play the older brother. He had appeared in a number of commercials and guest roles, so
yeah,
they pretty much already knew who they had. You know what I mean?
Which was it was well put together, man.
Yeah,
with the characters they had chose, the actors they chose for the characters, I would say.
Yep. It said they gave him the role without even auditioning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The pitch meeting to NBC took place in May of 78. And shit, so they immediately ordered optional, so that they seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only thing about that though, see, when they doing them comedy things, you will get paid as long as you do 100 shows.
Right.
That's why they did Eddie Griffin them like that.
Yeah.
They did 88 shows and they knocked them off air because they know if they did them 12 shows, they got paid for the rest of their life for the shows. So they tore them off the bone, boy.
Right.
Yeah, that was a big petition going around to
they were doing a lot of black people like that.
Yeah.
The white man with the raising two boys.
And
he's just trying to get them off the air.
Yeah.
But
Arnold was going too hard.
Yeah, you're right. It was controversy with that, with different strokes due to that.
Because the rich white man with two poor black boys.
That's why they had to add some shit, because it said daughter to Bain's character and the housekeeper were added to the lineup. Say producer Al Burton has spotted Dana Plato as part of the cheerleading team auditioning for the Gong Show and felt she had a spark about her and recommended her for the role of Drummond's daughter Kimberly.
She did have a spark.
Yeah,
she was on that robot chicken.
She was.
Doing the show, she was blessed.
Yeah, she was up.
No, for real.
Yeah, I know that, but it just.
She played good though.
Her personality.
Yeah,
she had that charisma and just that energy, that positive, good energy that matched what everybody else was doing.
Spunky.
Right.
Yeah.
Real spunky, man.
Spunky.
Man, it also say, say the producers were keen to cast Charlotte Ray as a housekeeper, Edna Garrett, feeling that her more traditional sitcom talent would work well for some of the unusual lineup, and that has like an older character. She would have good chemistry with Bain. So since he was old, so I guess there was a chemistry right there.
Yeah.
So as with Bridges, Ray was offered the role without audition, but was locked into a contract with CBS. However, Lear was determined to have Ray for the role and use his influence to convince CBS to release her from her other contract, freeing her up from to be available for this role. So apparently somebody else had on contract too.
Yeah, you remember she was at Facts of Life.
You showed right. But I thought she did Facts of Life after that.
Yeah, she did. It was after that.
She did, but I'm talking about they probably still had her tied in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because if you notice, a lot of them actors that was in Facts of Life.
You're right.
They did different strokes. Kim was on
different strokes.
That was what's her name girlfriend at one time. Remember?
Yep. That's what I'm saying. A lot of them did different strokes.
Willie's girlfriend at one time.
Right. Yep. The title of the series eventually became Different Strokes, by the phrase different strokes, different folks. It was popularized by Muhammad Ali in '66. You know what I mean? Ali himself make a guest appearance in the second season. And back to Ali.
They had a lot of good guest appearances, man.
You weren't playing no game.
My favorite, Mr. T. You know, that was my main cat, Mr. T. Man, when he made his appearance.
School used to dress like it.
Yeah, that haircut, boy.
Hey, man, the Mandingo tribe, man.
He had a backwards mohawk, boy. You're sideways, boy. What going to straight up and down, boy.
The Mandingo tribe, man.
The sitcom stars Coleman Jackson and Bridget's older brother, Willis, 2 children from a poor section of Harlem, whose deceased mother previously worked for the rich widower, Philip Drummond, which was Bang, and on her deathbed, asked him to take care of her 2 sons. Their father, already being deceased, they lived in a penthouse with Drummond, with a daughter Kimberly, and their housemaid.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. At the outset of the series, the role of the housemaid was filled by Ray as Miss Garrett, where Ray departed for the spinoff series, The Facts of Life. During the second season, she was replaced by Brubaker. I think Adelaide Brubaker, who in turn was replaced by Pearl Gallagher from the 5th season until the end of the run. They lived in a penthouse suite at 697 Park Avenue in New York City as Arnold Coleman popularized the catchphrase, "What you talking about, Willis?" You know, which that was it right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Man, we gotta go pay some more bills.
Oh, man, we gonna have to, man. They're gonna cut the water out, man. Y'all tuned in to Gen X, the best radio show, only on 796 The Coach.
You tune in to Gen X the best, only on 796 The Coach.
And all that's for me has some bass, and this is how it goes.
I say, yo, party people all over the world, homeboy, fly guys, and pretty girls. Let me take time out to introduce myself, cause I'm the man who cuts around like no one else. See, I rock the house so viciously. You might think I'm from another galaxy, but for those of you who do not know, it's the Gigolo that's rocking this show. You see, I do fresh shows around the world and chill in hotels with pretty girls, walk on red carpets under my feet, and I lay my body down in executive suite. Show it around everywhere that I go, and I'm always stressed out in a stretch limo because I'm cold as ice and no so smooth. But wear leather in the summer and still be cool. You see my rider so tough that you can't resist, so you need to bite something. Bite this. My mama, yo, mama hanging out clothes. My mama sock, yo, mama in the nose. Did it hurt? No. Did it hurt? No. Chicken, chicken, no be, no be, no be. All the children going to heaven won't be back till 10 after 11. Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready? Yes. I got a 20-room pad like the YMCA. Beverly Hills, California is where I stay. I got a silver Rolls Royce and bodyguards. 2 German Shepherds that With a kiss from my lips, I can make you strip. I'm gonna love you so fine, I make your backbone slip. Like a take it fried chicken, I'll do you right. Gonna rock your body to the early light.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm 6'4", my legs kinda bold. Might rap a little slow, but my name ain't Joe. At Joe request, I rap a little faster. Sucker M might make you dance, might make you rock, might make you dance. And then I might not 3, not 2. I'm by myself, and if you look, see, nobody else. Say sucker MCs who wanna battle me. I'm so bad I body slam Mr. T, cause I'm always on, I'm never off. The captain, the leader, the head and the ball. I'm a little conceited, you can sound my mess, but one thing for sure, my rap is fresh. And I got a girl in Alabama. I hit her in the head with a rotten banana.
Oh, make good old head of fun. E-I-E-I-O. And on the floor, you have some bells, and this is how it goes.
So come on, everybody, and get to this. Cause it's a brand new groove and it can't be missed. To say you sucker MC, this rhyme for you, cause it's funky, fresh, and also brand new. You see, I never met a face that I didn't like, and I never met an MC who did try to bite my rhymes, cause they're one of a kind. Sit back and relax, like Miller time. Like a bowl of camel soup, I'm good. That's X of the ladies in my neighborhood. See, I'm quite handsome and no so fine, and if you can't see that, you must be blind. Go to it now, time to the best in me, because I won't stop second till I do succeed. I'm in this game, won't stop rocking until I reign. Hey, 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 it's Fat Rome.
And he's gonna beatbox for you. And you might learn a thing or two. Come to the party with Jig and all gang. Listen to the rhymes and watch them do the thing. Have a good
You tune in to Gen X the Best, only on 796 The Culture.
C&J Tobacco offers a great selection of discount cigarettes, cigars, tobacco, snuff, and vapes. C&J Tobacco also carries your favorite drinks and snacks. Locally owned and operated. Stop by and see Blue. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on Sundays, the business is closed. C&J Tobacco is located at 1341 North Markenberg Lane. Stop by and check it out. If you're looking for the best deals in town, slide through Best Price Liquor Store. They got an amazing selection of whiskey, cognac, beer, wine, and much more. The best prices around and the vibe that's always on point. Plus, the staff is friendly, helpful, and ready to get you right. Stop by 3502 North 6th Street. That's Best Price Liquor Store. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 p.m. to 8:55 p.m. Stop by, and when you get there, tell them 796 The Culture sent you. Tune into the Backyard Party every Friday night and Saturday night, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Time, as a legendary DJ Skid play all of your favorite Southern soul, hip-hop, R&B, and old school hits. Only on 796 The Culture.
Like you know it. Girl, you've got it. And you might as well show it.
You tune in to Gen X the Best only on 796 The Culture.
And we're back. Gen X the Best Radio Show. And we're going to dive right back into it, man. Now that I got one of my sidekicks. And we're talking about different strokes.
What you know about the numbers, man? You don't know about the numbers?
My brother used to listen.
Oh, Crawford.
Man, he was a white boy naked.
Hey, they were dope.
Man, listen, bro, that's the first time I ever heard.
Yeah, they were
brother
dope,
played.
man.
Yeah, man.
He used to listen to Twisted Sisters, all kind of stuff, man.
I would juggle as a DJ. I'd juggle the hell out that beat, man.
Yeah, he's a bad boy.
Yeah, man. Different Strokes.
Mm-hmm.
One of the major sitcoms in the Gen X era, man. Y'all is just now tuning in. Basically, it's about a rich white guy and his daughter adopted supposedly two what would you call
ghetto style
less
baby.
fortunate little black kids from Harlem. Apparently the mother worked for Mr. Drummond, and when she passed, she wanted him to look out for her kids, so he just brought him in and adopted him. And that's how the come start off, man. First season aired at 8 p.m. Eastern time on Friday nights. And I think seasons 1 and 2 went from 78 to 80. And it dealt with, just the typical such various growing up adjustments. You got these two little black kids with these, I ain't gonna say it was a couple, it was a father and a daughter. And just how their cultures clashed, trying to survive, I guess, trying to make it,
Yep, learning about each other's cultures, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what it was.
They wasn't having that back then, but there was a strong pull back on that.
Like they just going for the one. What's their arms friend was molested.
Yeah.
And they got molested. Then the one with the alcohol issue.
Yep.
Yeah, it was some real.
They had some major stuff going on.
Yeah, man.
That right.
Yeah, they had the Boy Scout master on there.
Yeah, we was trying to buy that bike or something about that bike, right? And he went to that bike store.
Yeah, man.
Well, back then they had all them shows had plots to it.
Yeah, well, majority of them did. It was they gonna base some off some type of plot. Whether it's, they did it on drug abuse, like you say, child molestation, losing a loved one.
Yeah,
they try to hit all corners.
Peeing in the bed.
Peeing in the bed. Like I say, that was their way to try to cross over, try to mix the cultures, which I know they got a whole bunch of backlash from that too.
Yeah, back then.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't
peeing in the bed.
No.
Hell no, any of it.
Half of Hollywood was Boy Scout masters.
Right.
Yeah, they was. They out the chain, man.
They know we gonna have a sleepover. We're gonna see who can take the most bars and stay up. What?
Well, shit. Then it goes off, and seasons 3 and 4 went from 1980 to 1982. So it seems like it's a pattern. You know what I mean?
They switched networks though.
Yeah, season a year for a season, you know. But shit, they had what? Let me see how many seasons they had.
I know it went to at least 85, 84, 85.
Yeah,
85.
85?
85. Because you got
78 to 85, they did.
season 5 and 6 went from 80 to 82, 82 to 84. I'm sorry.
Right.
Then you had season 7 went from 84 to 85.
But you know, after that, I want to say they were all pretty much almost grown.
But they were too old to play them parts.
Yeah.
It was too old. I mean, even though Gary Cole, he was still small, but you could start seeing the manly features he was getting.
Got big.
Yeah. I think like I said, the last season was season 8, and it went from 85 to 86. You know, I knew it was
from 84 to 85.
Yeah, you start season 8, you start seeing the decline. You know what I mean? It started kind of declining.
Yeah, because the bus show
Like you
started
say,
eating them up, Facts
right?
of Life and all that. I ain't never heard no Hello Larry.
Yeah, me neither.
Hello Larry.
Me neither.
I ain't never heard it.
We didn't get it down here, but just going through that rabbit hole, you go down that rabbit hole, you start learning about the other sitcoms that we didn't get down here in Texas.
I don't even want to know about no Hello Larry.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk. I think season 1 had like 20. I think season 2 had the most. Well, season 2 and season 4 also had 26 episodes. Season 3 had 22 episodes, and I think when it got to season 4, it was all NBC. I think it didn't go to ABC till it got to the last season.
Yeah, that's when you got the Facts of Life and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn, yeah. Like I said, Facts of Life, Benson, all of them like that.
Yeah. But like you say, they started to get older.
Benson had been out before then. Benson was out all
79.
That's what they used to watch.
But they went to like 84, 85.
Benson used to be tripping, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You know, that's another one we need to talk about because they had a roasting contest on that show, man. Benson and
all the time. They used to be roasting.
It was Benson and I forget
who else used to be tripping, boy? The Honeymooners.
Yeah.
Old Ralph for the Edge, boy.
Man, you went all the way back, man.
Yeah, you took it way back.
They was in black and white.
You know,
Dude, man, they were tripping, boy.
You had a couple of spin-off crossovers where we just talk about, you know, the Facts of Life, 79 to 88. It was a spin-off of Different Strokes, featuring Drummond's former housekeeper, Miss Garrett, who had accepted a job as a house mother for a dormitory at Eastland All Girls Private School that Kimberly was attending. It said in the late first season episode of Strokes, it said the girls' school, which served as a backdoor pilot of Facts, Miss Garrett took Kimberly to with the intent of helping her sew costumes for the school play. It said while there, Miss Garrett met Kimberly's classmates and was offered the job as dorm mother. She declined, but come fall, she had a change of heart. It said a Different Strokes cast appeared in the first episode of Facts of Life. At one point, Drummond asked Miss Garrett, "Are you sure you can't change your mind like Willis?" The success of the spinoff led to several Strokes/Facts crossover in the ensuing years. So then it talks about that Hello Larry. I don't remember Hello Larry.
He don't remember Hello Larry.
Well, not a spinoff. Hello Larry. 79 to 80 had
he was in Hello Larry.
A connection to Strokes as it was established in a crossover episode that Philip Drummond and Larry Adler was said McLean Stevens were old Army buddies. Mr. Drummond had brought the company that owned the radio station where Larry worked as a talk show host. See, I don't remember Hello Larry.
It said 79 to 80. You know, I told you it was ridiculous. He was only from 79 to 80, but they said, you get your ass out here.
Yeah, man.
But it opened up the doors to the other sitcom that was similar to that?
Yeah, it was a bunch of, man. To say, in addition, while
Night
not
School.
officially in universe crossovers, 2 6-season series, saw character meetings, NBC's other biggest shows. The episode Mr. T and Mr. T sees Mr. T guest starring when the apartment block is used to film a fictional episode of the A-Team. You know what I mean? In a 2-part, what's that? Hooray for Hollywood! Arnold and Dudley speaks onto the set as a fictional episode of Knight Rider and hopes to meeting a series star David Hasselhoff. See, so they all tying into each other.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, they was on each other's sitcoms. Like I said, Mr. T was on Different Strokes, and then A-Team come along.
Yeah,
I mean,
the that boy said Dudley.
No, yeah,
Dudley
yo,
was a fool,
Duntley was he was on Facts of Life, and he was on Different Strokes.
Yep.
He was in something else too, man.
And then also the little white kid that was on What's Happening on Times end up on Different Strokes.
Yep.
So they was all crossing over.
Right. A little bit of white boy.
Yeah.
Right. And it said additionally, Arnold appeared on the Silver Spoons episode, The Great Computer Caper.
Yep.
And the Amazing Stories episode, The Remote Control Man. See, I don't remember the Remote Control Man.
I don't remember the Remote Control Man, but I remember Silver Spoon.
He said the Remote Control Man.
That's what it say, man.
Boy, I know they only last about 30 days. They came in there and lost the remote, boy.
We can't find a remote.
Remote Control Man. That beats me, but I don't have no batteries.
But would you say that Different Strokes, that's really what put old Arnold on the map?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It did.
Gary Coleman.
Because that opened up doors. I mean, when he got big.
Well, he was doing commercials at first.
Yeah, he was doing commercials. Then he did Good Times. And then from there, when he did Facts of Life, that's when you had the Gary Coleman cartoon. You had the Gary Coleman shirts, and I mean, just all the merchandise. He was huge, man.
Yeah, so Different blew him up out. Yeah, because man, but I know he had all that, but he most known for Different Strokes, man.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Willis, man. That phrase blew him out the water, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And say he had some later appearances. In 1994, Coleman appeared in the episode of Married with Children.
I don't even remember that one.
How Green Was My Apple. It's playing a building code inspector whom Al Bundy called to report the legal driveway.
Boy.
I say he was in a lot of. He was in Martin. Remember he played Mr. Big
and he
Martin.
said it like I said, even in this one. He gonna talk about. He say, "What you talking about, Bundy?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All that shit.
I remember when he was in Martin. They talking about the killer supposed to be killed boy. The whoop Martin boy. He was scared of him, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was that Mad Dog?
Yeah, Mad Dog. That was
Mad Dog coming. Mad Dog coming.
Yeah, man. Shit, this guy in here says it. The Coleman and Bain reprised their roles for the series finale of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air entitled "I Done Part 2."
Yeah.
Well, they considered Bonning's mansion. See, they slipped in. Yeah, that's crazy. The reference Willis by name before meeting Will Smith's character, leading to Coleman's uttering a variation of his catchphrase. But once again, what you talking about, Will? You know what I mean? Yeah, that phrase blew him out the water, man.
And Todd Bridges, he was on Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah, he was.
You know, he was a regular on Everybody Hates Chris.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It said no fork. Coleman appeared of the second season of The Surreal Life and was pressured to quote his famous catchphrase about Vanilla Ice. He also guest starred himself on the Wayans Brothers, the Ben Stiller Show, Drake and Josh, Jamie Foxx Show, The Parkers, Robot Chicken.
That's my show right there, boy.
The Simpsons, and 227. I'm sorry.
Well, see, you remember when he played on the Wayans Brothers? He had that. They had that what's that hair product that they was using.
Yeah.
And he had the, he had
tore
that
him up.
perm and it caught on fire.
That boy said he pulled a Michael Jackson over.
that.
Yeah, they was hitting it with that newspaper. He was that rolling in that carpet, man.
Man, just a little background, man. You know, let's say after Different Strokes ended, the following of the cancellation of Different Strokes in '86, Coleman, Bridges, and Plateau faced immense struggles in landing other acting jobs. All three various legal problems, while Bridges and Plateau also struggled with drug addictions, like you was talking about, Rick, all of which were documented in the press. The press and the fans of the series blamed the cast's personal problems and faltering characters on what was eventually dubbed the curse of Different Strokes. You know, they'll do that in a minute, boy.
Yeah. But it was crazy what happened because I know with Gary Coleman, his parents stole all his money.
Shit, we
they
can
stole
say
all
that.
his-
It said
Yeah.
'89, 3 years after the series ended, Coleman sued his parents and his former manager over appropriation of his trust fund.
Yeah.
Although he was awarded over $1 million in the decision, he filed for bankruptcy in 1990. In '98, Coleman was charged with assault after he punched a woman.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
After he punched a woman, embarrassing him and demanding an autograph while working as a security guard at a shopping mall.
Yeah.
And in '01, it said Coleman, still working as a security guard, was videotaped trying to stop a vehicle from entering the mall. The driver ridiculed him and released the tape to be broadcast on a number of television shows. In '07, Coleman was cited for disorderly conduct in Provo, Utah, for having a heated discussion with a woman. Say,
hold on. Who had this nigga as a security guard?
Coleman, boy. That
Hit him
man.
in the top of the head, boy.
That's what I was saying, man.
Stop.
Freeze.
Who is you, dude?
Hold up.
Yep.
Don't move.
Ridicule that. That's why he got into it.
Yeah,
People,
he had a big old
him.
gun, boy. He had a gun. He had to pull the boy like.
And he had a 22, boy. This is like one of them guns out. Batman, boy.
They gave him one of them 45 long nose, boy. He had to, it took him 3 minutes to pull that boy out of his pants.
Man,
boy.
no. It's saying in May of 2010, Coleman, who had battled health problems since childhood caused by congenital kidney disease, was admitted to the Utah Valley Regional Medical Center in Provo after falling and hitting his head after suffering a seizure. Coleman was suffering an intracranial hemorrhage and died on May 28th from complications from his injury at 42. God damn.
Still young.
Yeah, he was young, man. Showed as hell, but he was young, man.
Yeah.
Showed as hell, but he was young, man.
But he was young.
Real, man.
Yeah, because he got to a certain spot when he had that disease that kept him from growing.
Kidney bad, boy,
Yeah, the
boy.
kidneys kept him from growing, man.
Yeah. And we'll talk about old Plateau. What was her name? Kimberly?
Yeah.
Said 84, during the 6th season, she became pregnant and her character was written out of the series. It said before giving birth, she married the child's father, musician Lanny Lambert. But the couple divorced in 1990 due to financial difficulties and her severe addiction to drugs and alcohol. Plateau voluntarily relinquished custody of her son, Tyler, to Lambert. Goddamn. In an attempt to boost her faltering career, Plateau posed for Playboy in '89. That's all you know, she on that dope, boy. But her appearance in the magazine did not help her land acting jobs. Plateau also starred in a few B movies. In 1990, Plateau was living in Vegas. Despite having earned $25,000 an episode while on the series, she was often broke, likely from the years of drug abuse and working as a cashier at a dry cleaning store.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. In February '91, she was arrested after robbing a Las Vegas video store armed with a pellet gun.
Yeah.
She was arrested.
Sad case, man.
The following year for giving prescriptions of value. Forging. She was forging prescriptions for value. In '98, she appeared on soft-score pornography film entitled "Different Strokes."
Boy,
the story of Jack and Jill. It say Jack and Jill, which was intended to capitalize off of Different Strokes fame. After her arrest, Plateau publicly admitted that she struggled with an addiction to drugs and alcohol. And it says she died of a drug overdose in 99 at the age of 34. Her death was ruled a suicide. Her son Tyler died, goddamn, a suicide in 2010.
Yeah.
11 years later.
God, dog. That's kind of like, what's old girl, Anna Nicole?
Yeah.
Same type of shit.
Anna Nicole married a super rich dude.
Old dude.
Yeah.
Man, that dude
Yeah,
about
Robert
800.
Plains.
Man, he about 800. Boy, you had about 13 minutes left, boy.
He's a billionaire, so she done live.
Yeah, but she got him. Got him good too, boy. She
And
got
say,
everything. The baby got everything. They was fighting over the baby like a mother. Now I'm gonna take her. Now I'm gonna take her.
Yeah.
Todd Bridges. After the series ended, Bridges developed an addiction to cocaine. In February, he was arrested and charged with attempted murder of a drug dealer at a crack house in South Central Los Angeles. He was acquitted in November '89. He said Bridges was also arrested on a concealed weapon charge and possession of cocaine. In '94, he was arrested after allegedly ramming someone's car after an argument. After years of battling drug addiction, Bridges became sober in the early 1990s. He has traveled across the United States touring schools and discussing the damage of drug use. Bridges has continued acting in films and television. Bridges' more high-profile role was as Monk, a shell shock of Vietnam veteran, conspiracy theorist, and a nephew of Chris's boss, Doc, on the sitcom Everybody Hates Chris.
That's why he was on.
They say, and since Charlotte Ray's death in 2018 at the age of 92, as of 2025, Bridges remains the only living member of the original cast. So he's the last one left.
He's the last one?
Yeah.
Boy, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, I already knew that, though.
Yeah. But it's just like they had it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
They had it all, man.
That's the one sitcom where a lot of everything went wrong with the characters, man. Everything went wrong. They made a lot of money, but everything went wrong. That's why they call it the curse of Different Strokes.
That's like the Poltergeist people, boy. Didn't all the motherfuckers die too?
One with
Poltergeist
crazy,
people.
One with crazy. The little girl, she died. Yeah.
Merlin.
Remember the mama went crazy.
Merlin, boy. Come out to TV.
But then again, you think about it, man. If you fall in a swimming pool with real dead people, I go crazy too. They were real.
There's real dead motherfuckers?
Yes. Look it up. They were real dead people. Real dead skeletons that were donated. Look it up.
Yeah, she was high.
Well, she drunk some of that
I'm
water.
ready.
She drunk some of that water when she fell in that
She
pool.
told me, I'm ready. Y'all don't shoot my part now.
Man, and there you have it. We came to a conclusion of another show, man. But man, we got plenty more sitcoms to talk about. Like I say, it's a lot of y'all tuned in. What's up, Rob? I see you, boy. Kendra, what's up? I see you tuning in. I appreciate you. Friend Jessica, I appreciate you tuning in. And like I said, if you came up in my area, y'all gonna relate to a lot of the stuff we talk about, man. And we do have a call-in number, 325-349-6342. Anytime you turn on and we on live, feel free to give us a call, man. Speak your piece. So it's about y'all's experiences and y'all's stories I got about whatever topic we talking about. We finally got Wind Dog in the building. I appreciate you coming, man.
I would have cussed you out, nigga.
I don't know, man.
10-speed brown shoe thought they was slick talking shit on the goddamn.
I was a plan. We knew we talking no shit. One of y'all was gonna show.
Knocker wasn't coming, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Knocker got the feathers tore off of those.
That's what we said, man. Yeah. Man, shit, Knocker, man.
Feathers everywhere.
Because he had to take that long ride back home, boy.
Yeah.
1 ounce on the phone, everything.
I don't even know. I'm not gonna eat no turkey.
I had to,
Not gonna even want no
I
turkey.
had to
Man.
take
He
it.
gonna eat spam.
I had to take a sheets and razor blades and everything, man. I think we finna try to do it.
That's what we gonna
Did
do.
you take shoestrings too?
Nah, I'm gonna let him hang himself.
Well, he was running jellies.
Say we need to go buy about 3 Cornish hens, boy. Put them on the doorstep, boy. As soon as you walk out, man, he's just gonna traumatize, man. Man, well, that concludes it. Want to appreciate our special guest, Ms. Rochelle. How you doing?
How y'all doing?
And
Wonderful being in Abilene.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And hell, y'all got anything?
Hey, man, enjoy your Thanksgiving. Once again,
yes.
Tomorrow, it will, for the All Jokes Aside show, we will be off until Monday. So enjoy your Thanksgiving and be careful.
Yes, yes. And until next time, much love, peace, and respect, my people.
Keep it to the sky.
Red the Abilene 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 Abilene
Well, you made that song yourself or something? Oh, yeah, he was down.
You love Abilene, man.
Yeah, we headed to the store now. We stopped up for to get on these niggas' ass. They was popping the beer.
You want? I'm gonna send you a hundred. You want me to send you on Cash App?
Yeah, you can.
Send it to my
Dude, tell my send it to him.
Okay.
No. Boy, don't send him, boy. If you do, it better be some wooden.